President Muhammadu Buhari gets approval of the Senate to borrow 850 billion naira to fund the 2020 budget. And controversy rages over contaminated palliative food items disbursed by the federal government to states. We get some insight into the reasons behind that. Hello everyone and welcome to the program. This is Politics Today live on Channels Television. I'm Sean Kimbaloye in Lagos. Let's give you some updates as regarding what the federal government and the governments across the states are doing as regard COVID-19. As of now, Nigeria's confirmed cases of COVID-19 stands at 1,337 with 64 new cases of COVID-19 reported late last night. 34 of those cases are in Lagos, 15 in the FCT, 11 in Borno State, 2 in Taraba, and 2 in Gombe State. 225 people have been so far discharged, while 40 people reported. No new case of fatality recorded last night. 40 is a figure outside now of the dead in the situation. Well, quickly, let's move to the National Assembly, where the Senate has given accelerated approval to President Buhari's request for a loan of 850 billion naira from the domestic capital market to finance projects in the 2020 budget. The Senate and the House of Representatives are back to work after a 5-week break over the ravaging coronavirus pandemic. But the Senate at their plenary today gave approval to President Buhari its request to borrow 850 billion naira. The upper chamber is asking the executive to fast-track the submission of the revised medium-term expenditure framework, fiscal strategy paper, and 2020 budget to the National Assembly for passage. Well, at the lower chamber, on the other side, and the current chamber, the House of Representatives will be engaging with members of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 to discuss the federal government's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, especially as it concerns Kano State. The decision was taken after the House adopted a motion of matter of urgent public importance by the House Majority Leader, Representative Adotogua, on the need to intervene in the health crisis in Kano State. The representative expressed concern that the situation could be worse than the Boko Haram insurgency. We have some more information for you on our political roundup. Watch it.
The Presidential Task Force Delegation on COVID-19 has been explaining to Governor Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano State that the margin order given to them by President Muhammadu Buhari is not to replace the state existing response structure, but rather to reinforce and identify areas of federal government's interventions. Leader of the delegation, Dr. Nasser Gwazo, told Governor Ganduje that the increasing number of deaths in Kano has become a source of concern to President Buhari, who expresses willingness to support Kano State in finding a lasting solution. Adamawa State has recorded a second case of COVID-19 in the state. This was disclosed by the governor, Maro Finteri, in a broadcast to the state. The governor says that the second confirmed case is a medical doctor working with a government hospital in Mubi in northern parts of the state. Governor Finteri, however, laments that although the second confirmed case has no link with the index case, the new case must have had contacts with many people in the course of discharging his duties lawfully. Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed has allocated a sum of 300 million naira as palliatives to cushion the effect of the partial lockdown on the people. He made the announcement while inaugurating a 66-member committee on palliatives led by the Emir of Bauchi, Dr. Ruwanu Suleiman. The Cross River State government has received a purchasing order from the Lagos State government to supply nose masks to the tune of 1 million pieces and another 100,000 pieces to Kano State government to help contain the spread of the novel coronavirus. Speaking at the state government factory in Calabar, the Cross River State capital, shortly after inspecting the production of masks to ensure standard and specifications, the Cross River State Governor, Professor Ben Ayade, said the state's government factory is well positioned to supply cloth masks of global standard to all states in the country as it seeks nationwide patronage.